All right. Well, guess what? I'm back. As soon as I ended my last video, which was like what, not even 20 minutes ago, we got breaking news. I don't know what they gave up. It was draft picks. Saints traded for quarterback Teddy Bridgewater from the Jets. This is pretty big news, so hopefully they didn't give up like too much. Hopefully they give up a 6th or 7th round, a couple of 4s. I don't know. This probably spells the end for Tom Savage. Definitely solves the JT Barrett situation because he's going to the practice squad if we get him back off of waivers. Taysom Hill's probably going to be number 3. So I just got that's just the worst timing in the world. I just get done making a video and then boom. That's why I normally don't do videos during the day. I wait till nighttime, whatever. But yeah, updated news. Teddy Bridgewater is now a Saint, according to all the Adam Schefters and the other ones in the world. They pretty much confirmed it, but like I said, we don't know the compensation of it yet. So, I don't know. So, if this is true, which everybody's saying is true, hell, we might have Teddy Bridgewater tomorrow playing the Dome. I mean, the Jets signed him to a 1-year contract in March. But yeah, we have Savage for a 1-year deal. We have Taysom Hill signed in 2019. We got him for 1 more. Now everybody all of a sudden is saying Teddy Bridgewater is the heir apparent. Calm your asses down. It's a good trade, in my opinion, depending on what they gave up. I really hope they didn't give up a number 1 or a number 2 or a number 3. We don't have a number 1 next year anyway, so they can't give that up unless it's 2020, and I hope they didn't. I'd be fine giving up a 4th round, 5th round pick for him. That's fine. Hopefully the Jets are stupid enough to where they figured, we'll see what's what. They knew they were going to trade him because they have Sam Darnold, so they knew. Yeah, this is big. This is pretty big news. Bridgewater's, officially apparently a Saint, which is good. All the media is talking about it, so bits of information is going to come in slowly, so we don't know what's what. I mean, I saw Adam Schefter's tweet, and then all the Saints reporters were tweeting on it. So they say it's draft picks. So but yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, this is just, I'm telling you, this is a good thing. Somebody says on Twitter, if it's a 5th or 6th round pick, it's a fucking steal. If it's a 2 or a 3, I'm done with my team. Yeah, I kind of agree with that theory. I really hope we didn't give up a 2nd round draft pick for Teddy Bridgewater. Is good, but he ain't that good. He's a decent backup. He's a decent backup. I'll give him credit for that. But being a number 2 or number 3 pick, no. No. I figured they probably gave up a 4th and a 6th. Because they probably gave 2 draft picks, not 1. Unless the Jets are really stupid. Now, maybe the Jets decided they would give up a 6th round conditional draft pick. Or a conditional draft pick based on how he plays, and then the more he plays. But then again, he's sitting behind Drew Brees. He's not gonna play unless some kind of freak accident happens. He's not gonna play. I don't know. I don't really see Teddy Bridgewater being the heir apparent to Drew Brees because Drew Brees is still in the contract for this year and next year. Who dat? So I got 2 videos in less than an hour. It's crazy. But yeah, it's just the worst timing in the world. I make a video. As soon as I get off that video, I find out Teddy Bridgewater gets traded. So, hey, 3 people watching. I appreciate y'all watching. This is awesome. See, I titled this one Teddy Bridgewater traded to the Saints versus Saints Chat 26 because this is a special kind of update bulletin thingy. You know, I'm actually pretty excited about this trade because I had a feeling that they would do this. This is a Sean Payton move, in my opinion. I tell you what, though, this is perfect stuff to talk about anything. Yeah, he can be an apparent to Breeze, but I don't think he's only signed to a 1-year deal. The Jets only signed him to a 1-year deal, so they'd have to re-sign him. Oh yeah, this pretty much ends the Tom Savage days. Tom Savage days are numbered. Taysom Hill's going to be a third string, and by some miracle, J.T. Barrett's going to be on the practice squad if he clears waivers, which he probably will. But yeah, this trade right here pretty much spells the end of Tom. Oh, they're gonna cut him. Who the hell wants Tom Savage? Hell, this trade right here. Hopefully, like I said, it's a 4th or 5th or 6th round pick. God forbid we gave up a 1, 2, or 3. Bridgewater's a decent quarterback, but he's not the best quarterback in the world. And then again, he was lighting the preseason on fire. I mean, you know, you're up there in Jets territory. You know more about Bridgewater than I do. I mean, I know from the Vikings days and stuff, but he played decent before he tore his knee up. He supposedly was playing pretty good this year. Yeah, I heard the Jets were going to trade him because they have Sam Darnold. So he was going to be a backup with the Jets. So the Jets actually made a pretty decent move by getting draft picks. Now, I really hope it's not a high draft pick, because if that's the case, we're screwed. Someone on Twitter is telling me it has to be at least a 3rd-round draft pick. He's a 25-year-old Pro Bowl quarterback. Then someone else says, nah, we wouldn't give a 3rd since Breeze will play for another 2 to 4 years, and teams don't want to give up too much being a free agent. Yeah, I don't think it's a 3rd-round pick. What I think they gave up is probably I'd give up a 4th and a 6th. Oh, Jesus. What the heck? No, wait a minute. Okay, well, all right. Somebody's reporting the Jets got a 3rd-round pick for him. That's a little too high. Let me see this. Why are they saying a 3rd-round pick? How the hell did we give up a 3rd-round pick for this dude? I don't know. It's crazy if we give up a 3rd-round pick for him. Let's see. Silver. All right, I'm looking this up on Twitter as I speak. Mike Silver reports a 3rd-round draft pick, but I don't see it on his Twitter anywhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I see it now. Gave up a number 3. Damn. That's a little too high in my opinion for a backup. That is just a little too high. But we will see. God damn it. I was really hoping it would have been a 4th-rounder. Yeah, but Breeze is going to play till he's 45. I'm convinced of that right now. Breeze is signed for this year and next year. So you give up a number 3. You give up a 3rd-round draft pick for a backup for at least 2 years. Well, at least this year. You know, it's a little high, but if it pays out in the long term, I'm all for it. I just was hoping it would have been a 4th or a 5th. But if it's a 3rd round next year, that means we don't have a 1st round or a 3rd round pick next year. And that's another thing. Hopefully it's a 3rd round pick in 2020. I can deal with that. But if the Saints make the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl, that's fine. All bets are off, you know. You a Jets fan, Desmond? Because if you are, I appreciate your team trading us, but you got a third round pick, and I don't know. The Jets have made some weird moves, but I think the Jets, it's actually a win-win in my opinion. The Jets actually get a third-round draft pick. It is what it is, but it's like when we traded a third-round draft when we drafted. Oh, okay, yeah, it's like when we drafted Garrett Grayson with the third round. He didn't do nothing and he left. Oh, no. Can't move on from Breeze. There's no way. Breeze is the GOAT. He's the greatest quarterback in NFL history. If Breeze wants to play till he's 45, he's going to play till he's 45. The only way I can ever see the Saints getting rid of Drew Brees is for some reason he has all of a sudden, like Peyton Manning's last year, he just goes, he just sucks and then he gets hurt and then they cut him. Let me tell you something. Breeze is never going anywhere. Breeze says he's going to play till he's 45. I believe he's going to play till he's 45. I really do. Here we go. Quarterbacks who cost the Saints a third-round pick. Teddy Bridgewater, Garrett Grayson. A third-rounder is just fine. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Nobody saw this coming. I kind of figured the Jets were going to trade Bridgewater, but I didn't, Now, we got to find that man on Twitter. I don't think I have him blocked, so let's find his ass on Twitter because we're going to follow him. Everybody should follow him right now. Let's see. Where's he at? Let me see if I can follow him. I have so many follows on my Saints Twitter that I don't know if I can follow anybody. Okay, yeah, let me follow him. Barely. All right. Welcome to the family, Mr. Bridgewater. All righty. I follow him on Twitter. Somebody actually said, some reporter actually said that us trading for Teddy Bridgewater is stupid. What the hell's the matter with these people? I don't know. It does make sense, in all honesty, that we would do that we would have him, Bridgewater. But that's crazy. Whoa, 8 people watching. That's freaking awesome. Hey, I appreciate it. 8 people. I think that's a new record. Yeah, that's definitely a new record. Yeah, Breeze ain't going nowhere. Bridgewater, I always thought he's pretty good. I think he's 25, so he's pretty young. Yeah, I just hey, how you doing, Joshua? Doing good. This might be the first time I saw you on here. I appreciate the love. If y'all don't sub, please sub. It's awesome. Cool. Yeah, y'all go check out Who Dat Discussion too. He's a good friend of mine. I was just on his podcast. He's a new upcoming Saints podcaster. Show him some love. Go give him some subs. Listen to the episode. You're welcome. I always give this man a shout out every time I'm on. Just about. One day he's gonna be more popular than me. So it's just It's how it is. I don't know if he is eligible to play tomorrow. I don't know where he is right now. I don't even know who the Jets are playing. He may not be. The roster move might not take effect until a couple of days from now. It all depends when it's processed through the NFL. I tell you what, though, I woke up this morning. I wasn't in the best of moods, but I tell you what, now this makes my day. I'm going to flip on the Talk Radio 870, which I listen to, the WWL. Listen to that, It's crazy. We had a chance to draft Lamar Jackson, but we passed on him. But, yeah, you just got 8 people. We just set a record on this. This is pretty awesome. Instead of putting Saints chat, I put on there Teddy Bridgewater to the Saints. Everybody views. That's pretty awesome. But, yeah, I'm ecstatic. Third round pick, okay, that's fine. It may be a little too much for a backup, but if we sign him and he's the quarterback in the future and he leads us places, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You know, and Teddy Bridgewater, yeah, he's a good passer. He does run from time to time. I don't know if he still scrambles as much after he hurt his knee that year. Yeah, this is just. Whew. Let me tell you, this is great. This is a good move. You know, it just shows right now the Saints are serious. So anybody who doubts that us trading Teddy Bridgewater, getting Teddy Bridgewater, I'm telling you, it's just, they'll be crazy. They'll just be, yeah. I can see where they're going to argue. They may argue, oh, you give up a third-round pick for a backup. I can see that argument, and I can understand that argument. It may be a little high for a backup. However, okay, the Packers drafted Aaron Rodgers in the first round. He was a backup for 2 or 3 years. Look what he did for the Packers. And he actually signed the 4-year extension with the Packers today. And it kind of pisses me off that a lot of people say Aaron Rodgers is better than Drew Brees, which is total bullshit. Because Aaron Rodgers is not better than Drew Brees, and he never will be better than Drew Brees. I don't care. He's won 2 Super Bowls. That's good and great. But he can win 20 Super Bowls. He will not be better than Drew Brees. Look at his stats and look at Brees' stats and tell me who's better. It's a simple opinion. And they say stats aren't everything. In this case, they are, because we know we have the best. Now, Aaron Rodgers may eclipse Brees' stats maybe one day. I doubt it. Because this year Brees is going to have the all-time passing yard record. He's only 1,495 yards, I think. So, that'll be so freaking great. That would be so great. The Saints win the Super Bowl in Atlanta's dome. I hope they take a big giant dump on the freaking 50-yard line and tell every Falcons fan to go F themselves. That would be so great. They would never live that down. And being that today's is the 13th anniversary of Katrina hitting us, and I don't really do anniversaries and stuff, but that would be so great, because their argument, every time we argue with their fans, we say 28-3, and they bring up Katrina, because they have no arguments whatsoever. Just imagine if we won our second Super Bowl in Atlanta Stadium. Whoo! Good Lord. I think Atlanta fans would drive themselves, the 5 fans that they have left would drive themselves to jumping off a bridge. I mean, whoo! I'm telling you, this is the year. The stars are aligned, the planets are aligned, everything is set. This is the year, What we should do is bring some toilet paper and TP the shit out of that dome. Take a giant dump on the 50-yard line, win the Super Bowl. That'd be great. That would be freaking awesome. Like I said, I woke up, I wasn't in a good mood. I dealing with some shit. We'll be dealing with some shit later, but I can tell you this. This news right here makes me a bit more happier. It really does. It really does, And anybody that wants to argue, you give up 3rd-round draft pick for a backup. Hey, I'm not saying, because I don't want to jinx anything, but if something happens, you have a decent backup. So, just saying. Hopefully nothing does. I'm not jinxing anything, but yeah. We got a pretty damn good backup. Oh yeah. And all those people, that's why when they project a 53-man roster after week 1, I'm like, you do know trades and cuts happen, right? Non-people watching. That's a new record. Appreciate y'all. If y'all like what you see, please sub. Throw some subs. If y'all see in the comment, 10 people. All right, now we're looking. 10 people. All right, that's awesome. And Mr. Who Dat Discussion, Saints Podcast, give that man a follow. And sub him as well. Because I was on his last Cowboy X Factor. Yeah. I'm guessing you like the Cowboys, which is all right, But I don't know if he is the heir apparent. I thought at one time Garrett Grayson was the heir apparent. I thought at one time that Ryan Griffin was the heir apparent. From all intents and purposes, if you give up a number 3 draft pick, that's a lot. A 3rd round draft pick is a lot. We drafted Garrett Grayson with a 3rd round draft pick. So it is a lot. So this signals to me that we're gonna have him as a backup. We're gonna have him as the future. He's, as long as Breeze is here, he's gonna be a backup. That's obvious. But that's fine. I don't mind him sitting on the bench for a couple of years. I don't mind that. Because let's say Breeze retires after these 2 years. I think he's 25. Bridgewater. Let's say Breeze retires after the 2 years, and Bridgewater's 27. 27 in his prime. That's at least 10 years right there. If he plays till he's 37, that we can have him. That we can have for him. So it's not too bad to just give up a 3rd. And they said multiple draft picks. So if we only give up a 3rd, yeah. But they were saying multiple draft picks. So I don't think anybody really knows the whole spectrum of it all. But yeah. Bridgewater's on a 1-year deal. He has a base salary of $5 million, which is his cap hit. And it says he also has a $9 million in possible bonuses. He can kiss those possible bonuses goodbye. Because I don't see him having a possible bonus. When you sit on the bench, you ain't gonna have many possible whatever. Oh, the Saints Twitter. Every Saints Twitter page is absolutely insane right now. Everybody's like, whoa, holy sh. So, and they're, yeah. Somebody's saying, why'd you give up a 3rd round draft pick that's too high? I knew they were going to say stuff like that. Hey, Justin, how you doing? Yeah, it's a good backup. They gave up a 3rd round pick for him, supposedly. Yeah, I'm hoping it's for 2020 at least. So, yeah. But that's what they said. It's $5 million for 1 year, and it's up to $9 million in bonuses. But he's not going to get that much. He might get training bonuses and stuff like that, but he's not going to play. Oh, yeah. I tell you what I do, quite honestly. You know what I do? I try to flip him around. I'd say, hey, 2 number 1 draft picks for this son of a bitch. Let's go. Y'all want them? We want 2 number 1s and a number 2. Let's go. Let's saddle up. Let's see who you want them that bad. Let's go. Hell. But yeah, but remember, nothing is final. You don't know whatever. Oh, I seriously doubt it. It's got to go through the transaction wire. So I don't know. I seriously doubt it. But then again, he doesn't really know the playbook. But then it's not really so hard. Throw a pass to A, throw a pass to B. Oh, damn right I'm going to fleece these other teams. Shit, yeah. Who's got 2 number 1s and a number 2? And we don't play these people. God damn it. Yeah, there's always something. Maybe we traded a player. Hell, let's see. We give the Jets Kakaha. We give them P.J. Williams. We gave them Ted Ginn. All the players we don't need. Hell, 10 players we don't need. Here, you take them all. Which Jets beat writer? Because I don't really have all the what you call it. I'm trying to see. Nah. Man, they are blowing up my Twitter page. Like, good Lord. Some dude just said he's done. He's not. He's done with the Saints. He's like, nope, 3rd round draft pick. I'm done. Damn, 3. All right, 3. Yeah, we got a record here. We had 10 people viewing at one point. That's a record on this page, and I appreciate that. Likes and the subs and everything. I had just made a video like 10 minutes prior to this, too. So it's kind of funny that, so that's 2 videos for today, and then tomorrow I'll do a video after the game. Hopefully we win or lose. Well, hopefully we win. We don't lose. But I don't know what this second part is, but personally, every player that's going to get cut, let's trade him to the Jets. Shit. I don't know. I don't know all the so-called Jets beat writers. I don't know if I have most of them. I have like the Falcons beat writers, the Panthers, all those blocks. So I got 3 people left watching. I do appreciate any and everybody that's watching. And like I said, throw me some subs. Throw me some subs, man. Throw me some subs. And you can throw some sandwiches too if you want. That's fine. Yeah, it is just so awesome. Let's look in the search thing and see what's what. Huh. Okay. One beat writer says Jets players were on the bus when they stopped. Told Teddy Bridgewater he'd been traded. He waved goodbye, then they drove off. Damn. Oh, I see where it is. Okay. Manish Mita? What the hell? This dude's got a meatball name. Manish Mita. Is that who you looked up? Nah. Preseason doesn't matter too much. Yeah. The Lions and the Browns both went 4-0 and they went 0-16. I retweeted them because I just typed in Teddy Bridgewater because I wanted to see who you were talking about. So, oh man, the Falcons fans are going ape shit right now. They're going ape shit. It's completely awesome. All right, get rid of that one. Well, I retweeted this Manish dude, so we'll see what's what. Oh man, this is pretty good news. And we set a record with 10 views. So, I guess it takes flashy headlines and flashy this, but yeah, it's pretty cool. But that's why I named it the Teddy Bridgewater the Saints, because it's a special deal. It's a good deal. But and plus, I think I beat everybody else on the pot on the live reporting. So, when all the other Saints broadcasters with the 15 million views come out later, I beat them first. So, at least I think I did. Oh yeah, I went boom right away. So, I may not be the best, but yeah, I beat him to the punch. So, yeah, I think you should probably do a special podcast yourself. Who that? After I'm done with this one, you should probably do one, and then I'll watch you, and then promote whatever. But yeah, I think you maybe should do a live one just to update and stuff. That way you can get the masses going, because people are watching me, and I ain't never had this many people watching me at one time. So it's a good thing. Yeah, I know I'm amped up and I'm excited. I did drink some coffee earlier, and oh, the Twitter is going absolutely freaking crazy right now. It's off the chain. But this is an official trade because they told Teddy Bridgewater to get off the Jets bus. So, this dude's saying if Teddy Bridgewater would have been a free agent, we would have never matched him. We would have never got the offer in. So, man, this is just whoo. Makes me a little bit happy for the stuff I got to deal with later. But well, yeah, you can. That's fine. Just me personally, I decided to make another video because I didn't want to wait until tomorrow night. I figured, hey, why not? I'm gonna talk about it now. It's fresh in my mind. You know, I am gonna do another video after the Saints game tomorrow. I think they play at 7, if I remember right. I don't have the schedule in front of me. I got to look it up. It's on my refrigerator, the schedule and stuff. But yeah, this is it's awesome as hell. Teddy Bridgewater, 3rd round pick. Whatever else they gave up for him, hopefully it's a player. Hopefully it's a player we were going to get rid of. 8 o'clock your time. So that's 7 o'clock our time. You're an hour ahead of me. Remember that. Being in New York, you're an hour ahead of me. You're in the we're in the central time zone. You're in the that time, Eastern, I think. The other time zone, that way. So yeah. Yeah, he's in New York, so that proves we have Saints fans all across the nation. So they have Saints pages on Twitter, Mexico, Brazil. So, you know, who that's everywhere. London. We rule the world. Dallas isn't America's team. New Orleans is, by far. Dallas claims to be America's team because they have the Mexico and they have this and that. I don't know the exact date. I want to say they have to have it turned in by the Wednesday before the game, the first game, or Thursday before the first game. But if it's anything like last year, they'll probably start making cuts the day after the game tomorrow. So they'll probably start making cuts Friday or Saturday. How do I feel about the trade? I think it's pretty awesome. I think it's a good trade. I mean, yeah, we gave up a number 3. But if he is the franchise quarterback, then it's fun. Oh, hell, well, that makes it even better. That makes it even better if we don't have to do anything. Hell. Oh, wait a minute. Nah, I hope we didn't trade him back there. Okay. I don't know if this is true, but if this is true, yeah. No. Let's see. I'm actually retweeting the Jets beat writer on the Saints page. So, the Jets were going to go play the Eagles. That's what it was. That's what it is. All right, now I got to go back and retweet. Now I got to go figure out all this crap and retweet all this junk stuff. And maybe the Saints feel like they can get Teddy Bridgewater cheaper now on the open market. I don't know. Don't know. All right. Let's see. All right, there we go. Somebody said Mario Davis is going back to the Jets. I don't know if that's entirely true, but we don't have a first-round pick this year. We traded our first-round pick to get what's his name? Davenport. Yeah, they'll probably extend them. Who makes the quarterback? All right. Who makes that quarterback? Breeze is number 1. Teddy Bridgewater is your backup. Taysom Hill's your 3rd string. Tom Savage is bye-bye. Bye-bye land. Unless by some miracle you decide to put Taysom Hill on the practice squad and JT Barrett and keep Savage as your 3rd string, which I don't see is going to happen. So more than likely, Savage is going to get cut. I seriously doubt they're going to trade him because who the hell is going to want him? Hey, I don't know. Okay. I wasn't exactly sure of the whole cut down area. I don't go on NFL.com anymore. I don't go on that, so I don't really know. But I kind of figured it was a couple of days from now, the cut down, because they usually, after the 4th preseason game, that's usually the day after is usually when they cut. So, I mean, today's the 29th. They play the 30th. Does August have 31 days? I don't know. Probably does. I forget. So, yeah. This is pretty awesome. But I don't know what they're going to give up as far as other than a 3rd-round pick. Hopefully they do it while I'm still making this video, because if not, I'll have to come back with part 2. Part 27. Teddy Bridgewater scratched his ass today, and yet he still got paid. More news at 11. Can you imagine quarterbacks? He's going to get paid by another team who didn't want him anymore, who traded him, to stand there behind Drew Brees, learn the best quarterback in NFL history, hold the clipboard, and get paid at the same time. Now, you tell me if that's not great. He's going to get $5 million to stand on the sidelines with a clipboard. That's got to be the greatest job in the world. Come on. Other than starting, it's got to be. Who that? Oh, man, I can't wait. I'm going to turn on Sports Talk at 4 o'clock when Bobby Hebert and Christian Garrett come on. Woo, shit. Bobby Hebert is going to be freaking amped about this. I'm telling you, y'all better tune to 870. Flip it on the radio. Listen, I'm telling you. Woo, this is going to be some fun. I can see Bobby Hebert jumping up and down now, going ape shit crazy. I mean, this is front page news down here. Let me tell you. Thanks. Yeah, I've never washed this hat. As you can see, there's sweat stains. I don't wash my hats because one time I threw a hat in there and it got whatever. Sure, you can. You can say to that. At the time, I didn't want to spend the money for the hat and the shirt. The shirt was like $20. I got this on a discount for like $8 because I was working at Academy at the time when I got the hat. I was the only one who got to see the game too. It was mandatory for everybody to work because after the game they would give out shirts and hats and stuff. But my boss was like, I just went up to him and I said, hey, I really need this. I want to watch the game. And he said, okay, you can do it. So I got out of a mandatory thing to watch the game. So I was the only person in the entire store that got to watch the game live. And I thank him to this day. Oh, I got this. This is the 2009. There is a place by me about 30 miles away in Covington. They still have these shirts brand new. They have the 2011 caps, NFC Championship caps. I mean the division caps. They still have caps from like 2013 and stuff. And they have a whole bunch of caps from last year. Oh yeah, Walltown. They supposed to oh yeah. This place has caps. Yeah. They were giving them off 30%. I just didn't get in there at the time because I didn't have the money. And I don't go up there anymore because I don't work that way anymore, so I don't go up there anymore. But, yeah, it's called Mike's Den. You could look them up on Google. And they ship anywhere in the United States for free, I believe. So I bought a few decals, and I bought a DVD from them and stuff. But, yeah. But what they're supposed to do with Taysom Hill is they're supposed to put him in offensive packages when Drew Brees is on the field. So I'm thinking they're going to put Taysom Hill at slot receiver or something. Or run reverses with him. Obviously, they're going to use him in fake punt situations. I mean, Taysom Hill made the roster last year. He's going to make it this year. So that's why I say Tom Savage is gone. You know, so you look at it this way, it's kind of a win-win. Jets got their franchise quarterback, and they get a 3rd-round draft pick for signing someone who is a free agent. Honestly, we could have signed him at the beginning of the free agent market. We could have. We didn't. So, we're giving an unnecessary third-round draft pick up, but it's okay. I'm not worried. We got this. It's all good. They say Darnold's going to be the youngest week one starter in NFL history, other than Tommy Maddox in 1992. 21-year. Shit. I don't know. It's going to be crazy, crazy. Them people out there in Jets land. Woo. Okay. Adam Schefter said it's a third round. No, wait. Okay. Adam Schefter said we get a 6th round draft pick and they get a 3rd round. Oh, wait. Am I reading this right? Okay, this is what it says. Compensation update. New York is sending quarterback Teddy Bridgewater and a 6th round draft pick. Okay, so we pick up a 6th round draft pick and we give them a 3rd. So that looks like the compensation right there. So I just wish we would have got a 3rd round pick and we would have gave up a 6th round pick. That would have been better. So, yeah. Everybody keeps asking me about. I feel awesome about Teddy Bridgewater. Freaking awesome. Oh, let me tell you, every day I thank Jesus that the Chargers gave up Drew Brees, because I've met him quite a few times. I got his autograph. I talked to him. I tried to get him to come on and do an interview with me once before, but he wouldn't really. I've said a few words to him, but as far as like interviews, he didn't. But I can understand that. I tried to get him to say "We Are the Who Dat Nation" on a YouTube thing, but he never got around to it. But yep, that's what I just said. Adam Schefter just said we get a 6th round pick and we have a so it's not too bad. Okay, it's not too bad. We get a draft pick back. I can deal with that. It's not too bad. I can totally deal with that. So yeah, we just got a hell of a deal, and we got 9 viewers. Record is 10. Let's go for 20. Hopefully sub. If y'all like it, if y'all like all this good talk, please sub and all this good stuff. Because, usually I haven't had this. This is what I wanted when I started when we started the whole thing, to talk to Saints fans. Anybody else could chime in too, other teams. I mean, it's fine. But yeah, this is it's just pretty cool. It's awesome. And of course, the Saints Twitter is going boom, boom. I'm trying to keep up with it. So yeah, we got some good things. There we go. We got 10 people. All right. Well, I don't think about life without Breeze. I don't think about that, because Breeze is under contract for this year, and he's under contract for next year. He's gonna have to. But look, nobody honestly can replace Drew Brees. But then again, damn, the number jumped from 10 to 6 that fast. I think YouTube has a problem counting, or they count people twice. Nobody can really replace Brees per se, but then again, when Brett Favre left, Aaron Rodgers stepped in, so that you can never say never. But if you're going to give up a 3rd round draft pick, then, I just hated a few years ago when we spent the number 3 on Garrett Grayson. Because even a few days ago, they were talking about Ryan Griffin being a good quarterback for Tampa Bay, and we had him. So, no, I don't see us trading Ingram. I don't. It is his contract year, but I don't see them trading him. Mark Ingram is only, I think, 700 plus yards away from being the Saints all-time leading rusher. He'll break Deuce McAllister's record. Yeah, Garrett Grayson walked past me, Saints practice. signed my friend's hat, walked right past me, didn't sign my damn card that I have on Walker. So him and Luke McCown did. There's only two people that did not sign what I wanted them to sign. Like, didn't even acknowledge me, walked right past me. So that he got put on my shit list. Garrett Grayson is a Falcon anyway, or a Panther. I think he's with the Panthers or the Falcons, one or the other. I know he's with the Falcons at one point, so he's already on the shit list. So, but yeah, we keep him, we get him around. It's gonna be okay. I like it. I definitely like this whole thing. Oh, let me plug this sucker in. But yeah, this is awesome news. Everybody go follow Teddy Bridgewater on Twitter. I already followed him. I'm gonna follow him on Instagram. I'm sure he's got one of those, you know. Welcome to save you to our team in a couple of years, because he's not gonna do anything now. As long as Drew Brees is around, he's gonna be Bridgewater's gonna be a backup. But the day, whenever Brees is, you know, whatever. I think Michael Thomas is, I don't know. Usually Michael Thomas has a 5th-year option, but I don't know. I mean, usually when you sign a contract, you have a 5th-year option. So I know he's got next year and possibly the year after that. This is his 3rd year. Yeah. The Jets have sucked for so long, they rave about anything. They rave about a pile of dog crap. That's the best quarterback that's, you know, but they got Sam Darnold, so the Jets should be fine, I think. I don't know. Patriots are starting to suck, you know. Tom Brady they get paid. You know, Tom Brady gets paid by a radio station to do an interview, and he hangs up on the interviewer. I'd be like, wait a minute, we're paying your ass. Don't be hanging up on us. Jimmy Graham didn't want to come back. He did not. He got slighted. Jimmy Graham is still not over the fact that he wanted to get paid as a wide receiver, but he's actually a tight end. He got over that fact. You know, Jimmy Graham had the option. Saints players reached out to him. He took the deal with the Packers. I think the Saints wanted to pay him more. It just came down to Jimmy Graham, I don't think, wanted to come back. So Wait. So wait. So you're saying that Brees is number 1 and Teddy Bridgewater is number 2. I hope that's what you're saying, because Cam Newton sucks, Matt Ryan sucks, and Winston sucks. So those 3 suck right there. They're terrible, absolutely. Scam Newton, melted ice, and that's Winston eating his W's like a dumbass he is. That's the stupidest thing that moron could have did. I swear he must have been on dope when he was doing that. I'm gonna eat my W's. All his teammates are like, what the hell is he smoking on game day? You know? Yeah, I thought you were. So far, I haven't had to deal with any Panthers or Falcons or Bucks fans on here. So far. The day that happens, I'll be more than happy to block their ass. It'll be so much fun. Exactly. Brees is number 1. Bridgewater is number 2. Hill's number 3. Emergency, he's going to be special team. JT Barrett goes to the practice squad. Tom Savage gets his walking papers. It may not happen today. It's probably not going to happen tomorrow, because I don't think Teddy Bridgewater is going to be activated in time to be to play tomorrow. But when they make their final cuts, it's going to be, you know, and they got to go from 90 to 53. Plus, they signed the guy today. They signed the guy from Seattle, a wide receiver. So I think right now they're at 91. So realistically, they got to cut like 37, 38 players. So it's going to be like boom, 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 boom. What the fuck? No. Get off my page, Vikings. Get the fuck off my page, you Viking son of a bitch. Where you at? Get off my goddamn page. I don't want no goddamn Vikings fans on here. No way. No freaking way. This is a Saints page. I don't need any freaking Vikings fans. You can scold your ass. You got lucky. Viking, you got lucky. Don't scold my ass. This bullshit Vikings fan. Screw that. Yeah, y'all gave up on Teddy Bridgewater, Vikings. So who you to comment on my what you call it? Yeah, we kicked Brett Favre's ass. Last professional NFL game, we put his ass in the coffin. And I thank you, Brett Favre, for giving us a championship, getting us to the game by sucking ass. Because realistically, Brett Favre threw a pass he should have never thrown. The Vikings were in field goal range. And for some reason, Brett Favre said, I'm going to throw a pass across my body and pray it gets a touchdown. Oh, yeah. I wish Tracy Porter was actually still on our team. I mean, he bounced around after we let him go. He's been bouncing around. My friend met him and got his autograph. I didn't meet him. I had to work that day, so I missed it. But yeah, it is crazy as hell. I'm just, whatever. When you mute somebody, you can only mute them for 5 minutes on it, which is funny. So whatever. But oh yeah, everybody's pissed because Marcus Williams made that whiff on that one play. It could happen to anybody. It could happen to me. It could happen to you. It could happen to anybody. It's a freak play. Shit happens. He's still a hell of a safety. So, yeah, he's going to be – I'm telling you, that man's playing with a chip on his shoulder. Don't be surprised if he gets 8 to 10 interceptions this year. I'm telling you. It'd be so awesome if he did. It would be good. It would be really, really good. It'd be so awesome. I wouldn't even be fazed on it. But yeah, I'm just it is awesome as can be right now that we got Bridgewater. I kind of figured the Jets were going to trade him, but I didn't think we had a chance at him. So, I mean, hell. The Jets beat writer is saying trading Teddy Bridgewater was a fate accomplishment once Sam Darnold earned a job. Keeping him on the roster made no sense. Teams who mentioned him in a few weeks ago, which I had heard, so it's not it's not the end of the world there. But when we had Patrick Robertson the first time, he was still young. He wasn't in, he didn't play bad, but he wasn't good. I think it took him playing how he did last couple of years, especially last year, to actually play it pretty good, to win in a Super Bowl with the Eagles. I think now this time around, he's a more better cornerback. They were putting him at safety, and he wasn't playing on the special teams last week too, which is weird. Ken Crawley, I didn't like Ken Crawley. I never liked Ken Crawley. At first, I didn't like him. I mean, I think he follows us on Twitter. I've talked to him a few times. I think he does. I didn't like him at first, but I tell you what, he has busted his ass. I mean, at first, I thought he was like Brandon Browner. He would pass interference all the freaking time. I was wanting them to get rid of him and everything. But then you know what? He showed up. He proved to me and he proved to a lot of fans. He proved to the coaches that, hey, I'm going to do what it takes to start busting my ass. I'm not going to be a Brandon Browner. I'm going to bust my ass. And he actually played pretty damn good last year. And he was an undrafted free agent, if I remember right. So, we had a few of them. And he's going to be on a roster. I don't see him going anywhere, So, it's going to be pretty good. I mean, it's already pretty good. But, I mean, yeah, it is really good. I mean, that's a shocker right there. I'm still shocked by the news, And anybody that's got 870 should listen. They were saying about Austin Carr. I don't know if he's practice squad eligible, but if the Saints cut him, I guarantee the Patriots are going to pick him right back up because they don't have any wide receivers. But the wide receiver is so jammed. Austin Carr is going to be on that bubble. If he has a good game tomorrow night, they might keep him. But, Sean Payton said that the wide receiver is written in chalk. So that kind of tells me he's got a chance. I'd like to see him make the roster too. It's a tough 53-man to keep. But if Austin Carr gets cut, he's not going to be unemployed for long because the Patriots are probably going to put a claim in for him. And if the Patriots don't get him, a team like Seattle or somebody else is going to pick him up. So he's not going to be out of job for long. It's just we have too many wide receivers. And we just signed another wide receiver today. It's McElroy kid. I forget. I said his name in the last video. I think he had something like four tackles and a block last year. He's got 16 career receptions for 200 some odd yards and 2 touchdowns. 24, 25. He's not too bad. I think they said he was a former quarterback. I could be wrong on that. But, hey, it's all about where you play, who you got, where you come from, It's all up in the air here. Anybody can play. So, yeah, I think they'll keep him. Seattle let him go last week, I think. So, yeah, once that move's got to get processed before the Bridgewater, too. It could be on the same day. Well, Pete got to learn from Zach Strief. So, see, I didn't like the pick either. But then thinking about it, we needed an offensive guard tackle. So, I was kind of iffy about the pick. But you know what? Zach Strief and the rest of them offensive linemen, they taught him what to do. And Zach Strief is still kind of teaching him because he's still kind of in the Saints facility. So I'm sure, give him pointers and stuff like that. So, Pete is coming back from a broken, I think he had a broken fibula, a tibia, a broken leg, one or the other. It kind of sucked that he missed the playoff. So, I think he got injured in that first playoff game, if I remember right. It was the Carolina game, maybe. But yeah, he's playing pretty good. He's playing good. I agree, wholeheartedly. But see, when you make picks, it's kind of like you have to take a few years and then kind of sort it out. But in this NFL win situation now, it's kind of like, okay, we need results now. But you really got to wait 3-4 years sometimes for somebody to develop. Not all the time. If Brandon Cooks didn't act like a wuss and want to be number one receiver, he still probably would have been with us. I met Brandon Cooks. He was a good person, actually. I just don't know. He just got mad that Michael Thomas was the number one, getting all the catches. Shit happens. We trade Cooks to the Patriots. Patriots say trade him to the Rams. So we'll see if he plays tomorrow. We actually play the Rams in the regular season too. So I don't expect the Saints to do much of the playbook. They're not going to show much of the playbook. They don't want to give too much away because we do play the Rams again in the regular season, and they will go back to this preseason game and look at the plays. So it ain't going to be like last week. I don't see any trick plays. I don't see them going for 2 a whole lot. They may. I don't even know if they do a fake field goal. I don't know what kind of tricks they're going to pull out that bag. But we will definitely see. Yeah, the Rams are a good team, but they're not the Saints. I give credit to credit is due. I will give all the players from other teams, except for our division rivals. F them. Oh, yeah. Davenport, everybody was like, oh, we gave up too much for Davenport. But it's a quality defensive end. Yeah, he showed what he was made of last week in that sample. And, he's going to play more tomorrow. They said, Sean Payton said he's going to play more. So you put Davenport on side Jordan because they're going to double team Jordan. So by double teaming Jordan, you're going to have Davenport more free. Now, I'm not saying Davenport's going to have more sacks than Jordan. It may happen that way because of double teaming. It didn't happen like that last year without him. But with him, yeah, it's going to be it's going to be, it's going to be pretty good. Pretty damn good. Hell of a roster we're going to have. So it's just going to be like boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's the thing. You put players on paper necessarily don't have the – sometimes they have the chemistry, sometimes they don't. Our defense is stacked. We finally have a good quality defense. Dennis Allen leading our defensive. So, yeah, we tried to get a – no, I don't think Kakaha makes the roster. I don't at all. Kakaha really hasn't done much. He was hurt last year. I don't even think he's played this year in the preseason. I could be wrong, but I don't remember any of the Saints reporters ever saying anything. We had something like 22 players on injured reserve. I think it was 21 or 22, I believe. And that was before the Vikings game. And we still almost made the NFC Championship game. If it wasn't for that fluke play, we would have went on, beat the crap out of the Eagles, and beat the crap out of the Patriots. We would have won. Yeah, Kakaha, I don't think he's going to make the roster. So I don't know. The Giants gave a shitload of money to Odell Beckham Jr. So it just depends on the team. It depends on the Rams have an owner who is a moron. Stan Kroenke is just not all up there. They have a good general manager. I don't know who he is, but obviously they got a good general manager getting all his speed. Tavon Austin, you got Cooks, you got all these other defensive players. Sue actually went to the Rams. We were trying to get Sue. I don't know if Sue would have been a good fit for the Saints or not, but if he would have been here, I would have been pretty good. Considering that dude's like 6'8", 320, somewhere in that range. Probably more like 350. I don't know his actual weight, but that dude was a beast. He just kind of pisses everybody off. But yeah, I'd be pissed too. I'd be like, look, come on, let's pay. Pay. Why would you be worried about Davenport? He's fine. He's fine. Well, we have 6'10" Nate Wozniak, who I hope makes the roster. Dude, can you imagine 6'10" tight end? I'm telling you, scold my ass. You damn Vikings fan, get off my page. Go to a Vikings page, you bastard. Yeah, Davenport did pretty good. Anybody sees this Minnesota Twins fan, go troll his ass. Because if he's on a Vikings fan, seriously, why the hell is a Vikings fan going to be on a Saint? He's doing that to piss us off. What happened to the Vikings last year? The Eagles beat the shit out of the Vikings. So go school them. Go school that. Go school that. What the hell? They beat him like, 43-10 or some shit like that? They should be lucky they turned on the air conditioner at a vital time, and that was the only reason why, because they freaking put the air on and the ball fluttered just enough for Diggs to catch it. So that dude can go scold his ass to Viking land because the Vikings suck. Jonathan Williams, the running back, he's going to be on the roster. Edmonds, probably going to get cut. Boston Scott, I hope they keep him. That day, it's him. I don't remember the Vikings-Eagles score. I really don't. I just remember the Eagles beat the crap out of them. So for someone to come on here and say, skull it, yeah, skull. I talked to this girl. She lives in Minnesota, and she's a diehard Saints fan. She lives like 10 minutes away from the Vikings stadium. So she is a diehard Saints fan. She can't stand the fans in Minnesota. So, and I've sent her some stuff. I sent her some stuff in the mail. I sent her a couple of decals. I sent her a T-shirt and stuff like that. She's pretty cool. But Kirk Cousins was only good because Washington was sort of decent. But I don't know. It's just weird that Daniel Snyder throws money at the wrong people. He throws money like it's cabbage. He throws it to the wrong people. I don't know why Daniel Snyder didn't re-sign Cousins. Because to go from what's his face? I forget his name. I blacked out here. Who went to Denver? Who sucks? Total ass. To go to Cousins? Nah. Yeah, Keenum. I have these brain farts sometimes. I swear, getting old kind of sucks. I'm on the closer side to 40 than I am 30, so like my brain doesn't function. I mean, who knows? I might get that CTE crap one day. So, I don't know offhand. But yeah, it's totally crazy offhand. Let's see. Somebody was messaging me on this site I'm on. Saints fan. Yeah, that's a hell of a future. Kamara and Bridgewater. Hell of a future. The future, we have 15 or 20 players that's under 25 right now on the Saints roster. Even without Drew Brees, in 2 or 3 years, hopefully it's no more. Hopefully it's 5 or 6, but whatever, at least 2 years. The future is looking bright. So there's no reason why we shouldn't make a few NFC Championship games and stuff. The only thing that I fear is when a team gets successful, other teams pluck your offensive, defensive, scouts. I mean, we've had Pete Carmichael since 2006. So, and you want to think of this, right? Today is the so-called 13-year anniversary of Katrina. So it only feels right that we traded for Bridgewater as a sort of a rebirth project on this particular day. Because people already know 829. New Orleans people know 829 in their brain. They know it's in their brain. They know it. Okay? So now you can use 829 for the day we got Teddy Bridgewater, the future, hopefully the future savior of the team. I mean, you still have to see what's what and everything going on, but yeah. Huh. Yeah, so this dude's saying, blah, 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 blah. The Jets turned a $1 million investment into a third rounder. Terrific job by the Jets. All right, yeah, for once the Jets actually did what they were supposed to do. So, more power to them. More power to them. Oh, this is a great day. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. Who would have thought Ramczyk? I met A.J. Klein last year. He's pretty good. A.J. Klein hasn't played the best of the preseason this year. He gave up a few tackles at 1 touchdown. I don't see him going anywhere. So he may actually be in where he's supposed to be. That's fine. But yeah, you're right. First 4-round draft picks. Well, Kamara was a 3rd rounder. So it wasn't technically the 1st round. Manti Te'o will probably be on the roster. He actually played pretty good last year. So, I tried to get him to sign at Saints camp last year because I have his rookie card, and he couldn't get him to sign. Him and Adrian Peterson were the only two that really wouldn't sign anything. I mean, that was actually signing. Well, Peterson wasn't signing. Peterson was just walking around laughing with the trainer. He's an idiot. Then again, he's with the Redskins now, so more power to him. Von Bell, maybe. I don't know. I think they'll keep him. He's still young. I think they'll keep him. I don't. He's kind of iffy. Yeah, maybe he's on the bubble. He did have a sack, I think, in the first preseason game. The second one, I think he had a sack. So he's not too bad, you know. But yeah, it's so crazy that we got in here. Okay, Nick Underhill says, Saints reporter says, Saints should get a 2020 comp pick back if Bridgewater leaves. Not a lot of risk here. New Orleans should not be big spenders of free agency since they built the good. Okay, that was the end of his tweet. So it's probably going to be he's probably going to have another tweet. He probably meant good offense, defense, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, Nick Underhill followed us on Twitter finally after I asked him 6,000 times. He was the only reporter who did. See, Jeff Duncan thinks he's so fan-friendly. When I tried to talk to him when the Saints were practicing last year during a kind of a timeout situation, he wouldn't talk to me. He walked off. And he stood right there in front of me for most of the time, and he wouldn't even talk to me. You know, all the other reporters were talking to me. He didn't. But yet when he goes to Los Angeles, he says, anybody wants to talk to me, I'm right here. So him and Larry Holder are the same. They're pretty much both the same in a kind of way like that. But Coleman's going to play pretty good for us this year. Lawrence Devereaux, Lawrence Devereaux played a hell of a preseason. I don't think he'll make the roster, quite honestly. I hope he does. I don't see it. I don't see any scenario where he does. I mean, but he played pretty damn good. So maybe the Saints will bring that into motion. I don't know. We'll definitely see. Stallworth, yeah, he's probably going to get cut. I don't really know too much about him. I know he had a couple of tackles here and there. Yo, Twins fan. Dude, this is a Saints page. Go on your Vikings page. You're just as ignorant as an Atlanta Falcons fan, dude. Seriously. One day I'm going to go on a Vikings page and I'm going to find your ass and I'm going to troll the piss out of it. It's just, you know. Teddy Bridgewater. Remember him? Remember him? He was y'all's quarterback for the Vikings. And y'all turned on him. So I will put your ass in timeout every goddamn time. The Vikings can kiss my ass, okay? Yeah, Will Clapp's definitely making a roster. Will Clapp, without a shadow of a doubt. And the Saints finally drafted an LSU player, and he's good. Well, all LSU players are good. I mean, LSU defense. Hell, half the Arizona Cardinals roster is defense, is this LSU. You got Marcus Williams. I mean, he's a safety. I mean, cornerback safety. The other Marcus Williams, who at the I don't know if they'll keep him. The older one, the elder one, the pick six, the Dub. One of them's Dub and one of them's Speed, I think, or something. They came up with nicknames. It's hard to keep track of whatever. All that jazz and whatnot. So, yeah. It's just something. Update my Saints page. Boom. All right. And if anybody wants to follow all the various social media pages I have, we have the comp. It said we should get a comp pick So the Saints haven't had a comp pick in Saints haven't had a comp pick in probably 10 years at least, maybe 12, probably longer than that. I can't remember the last time we had a comp pick. I don't think since 2000, I think. I don't know. I got to look it up. I'm serious. I do not remember the last time we had a, it is what it is. Believe me. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing when they went after him. Believe me, they know. We have a good general manager. We have a good coach. They know. They definitely know. Let's see. Alrighty. I'm trying to see. Okay, I was trying to see more other stuff, but yeah, we did pretty good. Oh, I'm sorry, I got distracted. At here, this is the Twitter. This is my personal Twitter. Then we are the Who Dat Nation on Facebook. I almost had 19,000 people on that one. I'm about maybe 60 or 70 shy. We are the Who Dat Nation on Instagram, which is the pictures and stuff. And of course, we have the We Are the Who Dat Nation on here. Last I checked, we had 68. Hopefully that skyrockets a bit, after this. Maybe it'll go up to 80. I don't know. But those are the, everybody should go on the Who Dat discussion page and give the man a follow and tell him I sent you there. He'll give you a brand new shiny nickel. No, I don't know. Alex Jenkins is pretty cool. He's an exemption roster pick for the practice squad for the second year in a row. He actually follows us on Twitter. Oh, cool. Appreciate that, Walltown. Yeah, go check out the interview I did. I mean, not the interview, I guess you could say interview. The last episode of the Who Dat Discussion New Orleans Saints podcast. I was so generally asked to give my opinions on his prestigious podcast. So I went on there and I said a bunch of stuff. And you should go check his page out and watch my awesomeness. I was the star, basically. No, I'm just kidding. It was a good episode. So, but yeah, Who Dat Discussion. He does some good stuff on his. He's up to 12 episodes now, I believe. I've watched all 12. He thinks like I think pretty much. Usually a lot of these podcasters, they think differently. Breeze, he's playing until he's 45. At least that's what he says. He's got this year and next year. I think the Saints will pay him until he's until like a Peyton Manning situation where finally everything just falls apart. But Drew Brees takes so good care of himself. I seen him do stuff in practice. It's crazy. Oh, Traquan Smith is gonna be freaking awesome. I was so glad we drafted him. Oh man, I was so whatever. Yeah. After all of this, Walltown, I'm going to go give you a follow because I usually follow all Saints fans. I think I'm somewhere at like 890. YouTube only lets you allow 1,000 subscriptions. So when I hit close to 1,000, I'm going to have to do whatever. Yeah, he signed to a 2-year contract. Actually, Drew Brees took $10 million less, at least. $10 to $15 million less. Because he signs for 2 years, $50 million. When he could have signed for 2 years, $75 million. Actually, so that's $25 million. His agent kind of got mad at him. I mean, of course, because the agent gets like 5%, maybe 10%. So, listen here, you goddamn Vikings fan, get the fuck off my page. Go follow the Vikings fans. You know what? We play the Vikings this year. We're gonna kick their ass. I want you to come back on this page after we play the Vikings and after we kick their ass. And I want you to say, go Skol. Okay? I want to see this happen. Personally, anybody who's watching this, please, y'all are my witnesses. This bastard right here is going to say, yeah, Vikings have never won a freaking Super Bowl. They're what, 0-4? Bud Grant, 0-3 on the Super Bowls, maybe? 0-4? So come back when you win the Super Bowl. You know, if I thought any better, I'd swear this dude's a Falcons fan. Because Vikings fans don't come on here and bug the shit out of our Saints fans. They got lucky last year. Just remember, who's your daddy? The Philadelphia Eagles. That's your daddy. Just remember that. That is your daddy. Your daddy. I'll put you in timeout for the rest of the time, dude. I don't care. So, y'all should be worried about the Eagles and not the Saints. Because let me tell you something. We're going to roll 65 on your asses. Yeah, what is this skull crap? I never heard about skull. What the hell is this skull crap? Seriously. You been mental up there? They let a second-string quarterback whoop their ass. And then they want to say, we're going to beat the Saints. Please. I don't know why we keep having to play y'all in freaking Vikings land, but like I said, I've never had a Falcons or Panthers or Bucks fans on here yet. But I got to deal with a freaking this Vikings dude. He's happy because he's happy because they beat the Saints last year. He should be worried about the Eagles. The Eagles whooped their ass last year, and they got a downgrade in quarterback. They went from Case Keenum to freaking Kirk Cousins. They're lucky if they're gonna put 6 wins up. He's talking about beating the Saints. Dude, you are invited to come back here when the Saints beat the Vikings. Okay? And I'm gonna go to your page and I'm gonna bookmark your page. And when the Saints beat the Vikings, you have no reason not to come on here. In fact, I will gladly invite you on here, and I'm pretty sure you can go on Who Dat Discussions page, and he'll tell you the same damn thing. Okay? He'll tell you in a nicer way. Me, I don't care. I'll treat you like a Falcons fan, all 3 of them. I'll tell you to go fuck off. I don't care. If you want to be put in the category of the Falcons, the Bucks, and the Panthers, by all means. Yeah, the Vikings got a good defense. That's fine. They do. But this dude's gonna tell me, "Oh, the Saints are gonna lose to the Vikings." Man, this dude, what kind of dope is that dude smoking, and how can I get some? Because quite honestly, oh yeah, shit. The Falcons are shitting their pants. Probably the Panthers too. And the Buccaneers, I ain't worried about the Buccaneers at all. I don't care about them. They're just kind of like they're the stepsisters in the NFC South. They're just, they just, we had the Vikings. The Vikings won on a fluky ass play because they turned on the air conditioner. Okay, it was a fluky ass Hail Mary type of play. It was 1 in a million. But they wasted so much of their resources that the next week they got the shit kicked out of them by the Eagles. So I'm so glad they're proud that they beat the Saints just to get their ass beat next year. They didn't even – now, if they would have went to Super Bowl and won it, okay, fine. But their team couldn't even advance past the NFC Championship game. And they want to brag that they beat the Saints. Well, I applaud you. More power to you that you beat the Saints. But you ain't going to beat the Saints again. It's not going to happen. There's no way in hell it's going to happen again. Because this time the air conditioner is going to be turned off, okay? So, there's no way in hell that, no way in hell. So, all right, let me follow you on here, Walltown. I'm kind of at I have way too many. I follow way too many people on Twitter, so I hit a Twitter follow limit, which is stupid. So I'm kind of like, Oh, I focus on a lot of stuff. Yeah, Peterson wasn't a good fit for us. I mean, he didn't really do much, so it is what it is. You know. But yeah, I just want this dude to come back with him. Oh yeah. I'm a diehard LSU fan as well. All the people picking LSU to go 8-4, 8-5 with a bowl game. I can see us winning 8 or 9 games. Joe Burrow is going to be the starter over Miles Brennan. So, I mean, we play number 8 Miami. What, Saturday or Sunday in Dallas? Why we play them in Dallas? I don't fucking know. LSU somehow is ranked number 25. Nah, we don't need all that nonsense. Saints will never get him anyway. He's a good player. He's a former LSU player, but Sean Payton will never get him. No. If they did add Reed, I'd be awesome. Hey, Minnesota Twins fan, let me ask you this. How did you do against the Eagles? We'll sit here and wait for your comment. I don't hear anything. What's that? Oh, you lost? Who's your daddy? Eagles. Five minutes goes by pretty fast, I guess. Nah, I think we're fine, Anthony. I don't see anything. We're fine. Jonathan Williams has proved to be a hell of a backup. We have Kamara, and if possible, we have Boston Scott if we keep him. Hopefully we do. You know. Oh, good luck. Alabama freaking cheats so much it ain't even funny. I'm telling you, this is the year we beat Alabama. Right here. This is the year. You heard it first. Kicking their ass. I'm so tired of Alabama's bullshit. I went to get my hair cut the other day down the street, and a guy is wearing an Alabama t-shirt with the Alabama logo on his Jeep covered in red. And this dude lives in Louisiana. He's got Alabama. I'm looked at him, and I'm like, he comes up to me and goes, how you doing? I walked right past him. I had my Saints hat on, but I'm like, go LSU. Like I'm ever going to talk to an Alabama fan. Shitting me? That's like me talking to a Falcons fan. You think I'm actually going to go talk to a Falcons fan? No. What am I going to talk to my rivals about? No way. I'm a dieharder. I don't talk to Atlanta fans. I don't talk to Alabama fans. This year, it was right before I left my last job, or right before, vice versa. They laid me off, vice versa. There was this kid, he must have been about 17, 18. He was wearing a number 1 Cam Newton jersey. He comes up to me wanting some ham, cut him some ham, because I was in the deli. I looked at him and I'm like, yeah. He goes, I know. And I went, dude, take that jersey off. That's ridiculous. He goes, yeah, can you get me some ham, please? I'm like, hold on one second. I said, hey, can somebody get him? I'm going to the bathroom. I'm not going to help that dude. Shit on that. I was like, I'm going to take my break. I'll be back. Yeah, I don't. There's actually, I banned quite a few people on my Twitter when they were rooting for the Falcons to beat the Patriots. I said, that's a no. Never root for the Falcons. No. No, we don't play the Falcons until the end of the year. Like the last 2 out of the last 4 games is when we play the Falcons, I believe. Or 3. Is it the Falcons? I think it is. Because we play the Falcons on Thanksgiving, and I think like 2 weeks later we play them again, something like that. I believe it's how we play. We usually start the season against Tampa Bay. No, we usually end the season against Tampa Bay, but now we're starting it against it. I think we end the year against Carolina, maybe. Or maybe it is the Falcons. I don't have the schedule in front of me. So I hear all the thunder in the background. Hopefully my stream doesn't go out. If I lose power, then this goes out. So that's how the internet is. It's kind of funny. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. We'll probably go 3-1. I don't see us going 4-0 versus those games, although I'd like us to be. We're probably going to lose one of those games. We're going to kick the Browns' ass. I ain't worried about that. We'll beat the shit out of Atlanta. Yeah, I don't have the schedule in front of me. It's on my refrigerator. I mean, I could look it up. I could go to Google and look it up, but nah, I'm too lazy right now. I'm like, I mean, yeah, but it is. I'll tell you what, it's something right now. Absolutely something. All right, I told this dude to be quiet on this room. But oh yeah. Well, that means the other game we played, because we play Thanksgiving night. We have a weird schedule. We play Thursday, Thanksgiving night, and then we play the next Thursday, I think it is. Because that Thursday, the Thanksgiving game is against the Falcons, which is kind of weird right there. Yeah, and that's why I'm saying we go 3-1. We're going to beat Tampa Bay. We're going to beat Cleveland. We're going to beat Atlanta. The game we might lose to is the Giants. So, I don't know offhand. Went down to 1. YouTube telling me one person's viewing, and I got like 3 people comment at the same time. They can't make up their mind. They honestly can't make up their mind on this. It's absolutely insane. I don't know. Oh, man. But, let me see if I got anything else to talk about. Trying to think offhand, but, yeah, Saints and... Okay. You hear that, Minnesota fan? I know you're still on this page. I know you're still here somewhere. So, October 28th, I want you to come back on here. And when we kick your ass, I want you to come back on here, and I want you to say, the Saints are your daddy bitch. That's what I want you to say. So, I hope to see you on here on October 28th. Because I don't take too kindly to the other team saying my team sucks when we're going to win the Super Bowl this year. So, Browns look better, but I don't see them making the playoffs. I mean, but then again, when you go 0-16, you can't go any further. You can't suck any worse. It's a miracle that what's his name? I can't think of his name off the top of my head. The Browns coach, what's his name? Hugh Jackson. It's a miracle this dude got a job. He went 1-15 and told the reporters, "We're gonna win more than one game." No, he said, "We're not going to win one game again." And they went 0-16. This dude is 1-31 in the last 32 games, and he's still employed. I think a win in Atlanta would equal, if not top, well, I don't know if it would top the first Super Bowl, but I tell you what, man, we would put this to rest once and for all. We have the 28-3. The Super Bowl win, the second Super Bowl, I'm telling you. All these Falcon fans have to bring up is Katrina. Anybody who brings up Katrina, especially today, should be shot. I'm telling you right now. The Falcons fans got to bring up a natural disaster, which pisses a lot of people off, and especially someone like me who lost somebody in that storm, not directly, but a few days later. That kind of talking is uncalled for, but that's what the Falcons fans do. All 16 of them, or 4 of them. Oh, when I went to training camp last year, this girl, I'm telling you, she almost had a top hanging out. It was sort of like it was a shirt, but she had the top cut out like a bikini, and it said 28-3, and on the back it said Falcons suck. I took a picture of her and I put it on my Facebook page. I was like, I went up to her and I said, "Hey, can you take your shirt off for a second so I could see it?" And she almost did. I mean, she was pretty hot. So I think she said she was like 25 or something. New helmet rule sucks. NFL, the pussification of the NFL just sucks. It just blows. Oh, that's 28-3 everywhere. It is hilarious. It was so hilarious. I didn't even watch the Super Bowl when it happened. I watched it later because I heard the score was like 28-3 in the third. I'm like, fuck. Please, God, if there's a God, you will let the Falcons lose. If there is a God. So that just proves right there that God likes the Patriots and tells the Falcons to fuck off. You know, my brother actually gave me a good idea, and I don't know how to do this. I guess I could play them when I'm on here. I got to find my old tapes when I used to call Buddy D, and I used to record them. One time he called me a squirrel. I don't remember why. The Falcons fans. The Falcons, yeah, they suck. Matt Ryan's like, he goes in the fetal position every time he thinks about that. It is definitely crazy. I mean, hell. It is so. Let's see. No. Okay. Wait a minute. Let's see. What else are they saying on the Twitter? Ha! Someone's like praying the Vikings go 0-16 this year. That's what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. That is so funny. Man, they still blowing my Twitter up. Okay, it's a third-round pick. It's a third rounder, but the trade is before regular season. Even if he leaves in free agency, the Saints will get a third or fourth compensatory pick if he leaves. Someone said that. I don't know who. Someone on Twitter. Okay, let me follow this dude. Okay, well, that's good. All right, well. Dude. How's your Twins doing? How bad do the Twins suck? They suck ass. Skolish, you motherfucker. Skolat. Nobody knows what a skull is. All right, Who Dat Discussion, man. I appreciate you viewing. You know, go check out the Who Dat Discussion New Orleans Saints podcast. This dude is awesome. When he makes his video Friday, tell him I sent you there. He will give you a shiny new nickel, possibly. Or possibly a penny. I can't guarantee you that. And go check out episode 12 of his podcast starring me. Well, I like to say starring, but it's his show. I was just a guest, a lowly guest. The first guest he ever had. You know, and he's going to have more guests to come. So, yeah. But yeah, check out his page on the YouTube and the Twitter. He had a Facebook, but Facebook keeps fucking him over somehow. Keeps locking him out of his account. They locked me out of my account once, but I don't know. They stupid offhand. No problem. I shout you out as much as I like, you know. It's all about Saints Nation. We all got to follow each other. And if that Twins guy comes on your page, feel free to troll and block him. Is that a legitimate question? Falcons wide receivers. Julio Jones. Who the hell else they got? Oh, yeah. We are the Who Dat Nation on Facebook. We almost got 19,000 people. So I'll add you to my list of liked people on there. I'll get you some fans that way. More people will like you on Facebook than any other social media usually. A lot of people still use Facebook, even though it's Zuckerberg BS. But yeah, hopefully Facebook doesn't screw you over again. So, but Falcons wide receiver core versus ours. Falcons suck, no doubt. Other than Julio Jones, who the hell they have? I really don't know. And Julio Jones wants to get paid, and they're not going to pay him shit. Who knows if he's going to play this year? I don't really know. It is what it is. All that good jazz. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else really to talk about at the moment. I do have to get me something to drink pretty soon. But yeah, all this good thing. Well, I think yeah, Ken Crawley's going to shut him down. Julio Jones sucks. Everybody knows that. He's a terrible receiver. He acts like he's all big and bad, but he doesn't, you know. It is what it is, in all honesty. You know. Well, I'm not going to set a record on this podcast for the longest talking podcast. I mean, well, I guess you can call it a podcast. I don't know what you want to call it. I talked on my regular YouTube for 3.5 hours once. So I'm up to an hour 41 right now, and I talked for 20 minutes earlier, so that's about a 2-hour ratio there. I think I'm going to call this one right now. I could probably talk for another 2 or 3 hours, but I got to get me something to drink because my throat hurts a little bit. So if anybody sees that Minnesota Twins fan, skull sucks. Just, good. But I appreciate y'all viewing me and stuff, and feel free to share the page, like the page, comment. Any Saints fans, tell them to come sub. We'll sub them back. And, of course, we are the Who Dat Nation on Facebook, at WATWDN on the Twitter. We are the Who Dat Nation on Instagram. Kindly follow if you like us. At FieldGuy316 is my personal Twitter. And Minnesota Twins fan, if you come on there, I won't block you on that one. You can say whatever you want on that one. That's perfectly fine. On this one, I don't want to deal with you. On my other one, I'll go at it for half an hour in there because I can get people on that one more than I can get. Well, I got people on this one too. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Second video today, unless some kind of miracle happens where I make a third video. But I want to make a video tomorrow after the Saints game. So if y'all want to tune in by then, that's fine. I appreciate the love and support. Throw us a subscription if you like us. Thanks for all the comments, live feed, I appreciate it a lot. So until tomorrow, who dat? Go Saints.